All the Women That Have Loved Men by Melissa Yvette Bell. I am a woman, and I tell you, I love men. I love their presence, when it is healthy. I sense he is me, and I am him. He feels like the earth, solid, perfect for my flowing nature. I sense this type of meeting can be very completing, but most men block such relations. It seems, given their words and actions, some deeply embedded programming takes over and they become fearful or highly reactive and even combust on or in me violently. He forgets I am water. I feel everything. I forgot I was water, but I remember now. I remember my place is atop him, flowing all over and through him. We create currents and atmospheres. We beget and nurture life. We are fruitful. At deep levels, his behavior, these blocks, fears, and reactivity, is psychologically stunning to me and blinding to him. He refuses to know how he amplifies my fear and how that signals danger to me. Our memory is infinite and remembers the horrors he has visited upon me. I feel it in our genes. All our ancestral grandmothers, mothers, sisters, daughters, cousins, and aunts warn me. I did not hear them before. The walls of my unseen and comfortable oppression were too thick. A confinement of completely rigid and unnatural expectations, of at times aggressive, unsustainable, and unhinged appetites. It is disorienting. It is my cue to run. If I can, I exit the stage left. If I can't, I suffer and I pretend that I don't. It is too difficult and mostly impossible for me to hide. His eyes and hands and unhealed heart and unbalanced mind are greedy and at times ravenous, preferring the warmth of my fresh blood and softer bones to my sequestered hot sex and my naked chest glands meant to feed the future. Death keeps me neatly trapped in his past. My last moments intangible and distorting possessions, objects, his precious. His behavior tells me that he does not recognize us, does not recognize that we have always been one whole everything, currently experiencing different forms. He refuses the notion he is me and I am him. His insides seem to have been rearranged. He is so worldly, addicted to finite exaltation, which is subject to the rule of destruction. He is of his own world and does not seem to know any others. I have had to learn he has no memory, does not feel deep enough to touch his ancestors and forefathers to know who he is, what he has done, to know who we are and why we are here. Inside him are ocean worlds of tears. I wish he knew I love it when he shows me his soft, that I know it because I embody it, that his waters should flow or else they will rage and burst and drown us all, that he has to make his fire safe, or he'll burn us all. He is not able to value our potential, the immense, orgasmic, ever-blooming bond we were created to cherish, to manifest in physical form. Just my bodily functions, which for him are a high degree of out of order. And so they alone can never be enough for him, cannot sate him, as those functions cannot be sated by him. He likes pretty peaks and flowing valleys, but holding to his separateness, knows very little about their topography and composition. We simply use our bodies, and we don't do that very well. His body is a weapon, a tool, a thing to attract and wield, and as it ages, neglect. My body is a factory. It manages operations, sustains his superficial needs, and produces his comfort and our pride. New life, the future, a link through time that we label with the deeper love we keep from each other. An unspoken agreement. He uses my body to pacify the cry of legacy and then unsated and artificially built needs. And I use his body to shield myself from my broader responsibility to life, knowing that I lack the power to see to it, and the extractive social programming he has apparently learned to value above and beyond all life. I love the embrace of men. They seem perfectly formed to hold me and run at deliciously warm temperatures that attract my coolness like a magnet. I can't think of a better place to rest. When he truly sinks in and to me, the way he moves curls my toes, and I explode in pulses as he streams his life into me. We know we are each other. He understands our space, invests in our magic, and fears no loss because he knows he is everything. That I exist in him and he exists in me. I love the way the minds of men work when they are in synergy and harmony with life, and so never against me. He inspires my being, that man. But the other, he doesn't want to know it. Does not value my mental prowess. It causes fiery aggression. He values my pretty, my ability to please and plan and prepare. At times, it doesn't seem as if my humanity is recognized or required or cared for. I am comely enough to access the resources I inherited by right of being through him, and any manipulation he sees fit to disseminate and to automate my control. Unbalanced, he is addicted to me, helpless and lying open, awaiting his selfish access. I am his unit. He fuels himself from my stores. He empties in me and at times makes me feel empty. I have had to learn to generate my own magic, fill my own cup. He won't confess it, and I won't say. We don't talk about the inside. I dream of flowing free like the wind, but it's best if I am still. He is less likely to burn me. Torture, given I embody change and I know that life communes with and within me. I have failed rigid and false tests all through time. Those lies took the lives of many of my ancestors and foremothers. Through the ages, I have tired of his unattended abuse, dressed up as husband, boyfriend, significant other, sex partner, life partner, friend, sibling, father, son, and self-appointed master. The energy field of a healed man makes me feel safe, secure, seen, and sacred. It tells me that he remembers us, why we're here, that we're incredible, and that we always have and always will exist together in all forms, fabrics, spectrums, and in and out of time. In that type of wholeness, I'm a universe and a multiverse, and he travels all through me, seeding my spaces, and we beget life, and life begets us, and in this way, we are infinite lovers.